Cancerian Chronicles. This is Misty, and we are on day 20 of Level Up Your Life series for my beautiful Cancerians. And we're going to just go ahead and jump in and see what our messages are. What does Cancer need to know or do to level up for this new season? Okay, messages for Cancer. What do we need to know? Oh, geez. Do I take all of these? Yes. Okay. So the cards that came out, we have too much social media. We have prioritize. We have log off. We have log off. And we have depression. So this initial energy, what I'm getting from this, you guys, is that if you are finding yourself spending a lot of time swiping on social media, and it feels like, and you know that you have better things that you need to do, your guidance is just to log off. And the reason for that, it kind of feels like whatever it is that you're taking in, I don't know if someone is into like a lot of like things that have to do with like drama or something like that. People arguing back and forth, you know, like that typical social media type thing. But if you're starting to feel like tired, lethargic, you know, somewhat like depressed or something like that, it has to do with what your brain is taking in on social media. So if you know that you're spending quite a bit of time on social media, and I'm also hearing television for some of you guys, your guidance is just to essentially log off. At the back here we have misunderstandings, and it's like people that are, I really feel like if you're watching people kind of go back and forth, this has something to do with like people intentionally misunderstanding the other person. Like they don't really even have they're not even trying to get to know another person or to broaden their horizons, broaden their perspectives. It's kind of like people that are fighting just to be heard or just to be right. It's that type of a thing. And that's not anything that you need to be consuming or taking in. It doesn't benefit you. And again, this could be either on social media, which that's come, you know, a lot, you know, with the log off and too much social media, obviously, but also for some of you guys, it could be television as well. A better use of your time, what I'm getting is exercise, you know, yeah. So, yeah. Let's see what other messages we have about leveling up, Cancer. I'm trying to not look at this new stepper that I got that I have not stepped on for like 2 weeks, okay? I got it like maybe about a month ago. So, yeah. I'm hearing, let's take a long walk. So some of you guys, if walking is something that kind of, it seems like more of like a meditative state when you are walking. I'm not getting the sense of like walking for like the speed walking. This is more like taking a stroll, right? But it's something about, you know, just breathing in, you know, some air, some outside air, just getting out and that type of a thing. It says this next deck, it says stop being so available, find something better to do, which is right here under this too much social media, which is making me think for some of you guys this could even include like texting and, you know, chatting with people. I'm hearing shooting the shits, you know, right? So it's like you're just kind of talking, but there's not really much, like there's no purpose, like it's not going anywhere. You know, it's not really adding anything. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, and we have each person is responsible for his or her own happiness is the next card. So, and this is falling under prioritize. So if you have been feeling like, you know, you're making it your mission to help other people, I don't know, like improve their life. Well, the priority is making sure that you're getting where it is that you need to go first. Like you're making sure that you're taking care of your business. I'm here taking care of business. So making sure that you're taking care of your business, first and foremost. Okay, hold on. So that's what I'm getting with that. And then it says, don't try to sugarcoat this situation. It is what it is. And that's under log off. Don't try to sugarcoat the situation. Okay, so we're back. Okay, and let's see, we have how he is now. How he or she is now is how they'll be 5, 10, and 15 years from now. And then it says you're being way too vulnerable. Where's the mystery in that? And that one is falling under the depression. So I don't know if someone is kind of getting in their head about a person or a situation that you think is going to change. And this is really, it feels like whatever this is, the situation, it's like take it at face value, take it for what it is. And really, like you cannot, like you don't have the power and authority to change anyone except for yourself. It's that type of an energy. It says you're being rewarded for the hard work you've been putting in towards self-improvement. And that makes me feel like whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, like that's where you're going to start to see gains. And if it's kind of like when you take your foot off the pedal, is what I'm hearing. Like when you stop focusing on like putting that time and energy into yourself, and you take your foot off that pedal, and you're starting to focus on other people or other things that are not really getting you to your goal. You might start to see wow, you might start, that's when you start to see things slow down. It says do not put anyone's needs above your own. Priorities out of order is what that says. So this is again like we get a lot, like the earlier it was prioritize, right? So that's a strong message for us there. So this is about making sure that we're staying focused on our priorities. Okay, let's see. Messages for Cancer. Ooh, geez. Yeah, we have 10 of Pentacles. And this is falling under too much social media and stop being so available, right? Find something better to do, because whatever this is that you're being told to find something better to do, I mean, this is about your finances. This is about your money. Like this is about making sure that you are secure, that you're stable, that you have more than what you need. Oh, wow. At the bottom is the Queen of Pentacles, right? And notice, like, she just looks like she's all about her paper. And at the top, it's interesting. There's the Three of Swords, because it feels like when you're putting things, like I said, if you are focusing in on things that are really not, like you're not seeing any improvement, things aren't going anywhere. It's not getting you closer to your goals. Whatever this is that you're trying to put above yourself, the more that you continue to do so, it's only going to lead to some type of disappointment, is what I'm getting. And I'm also getting, for some of you guys, like if you have been facing some type of disappointment or heartbreak, the guidance is for you to use that. What do they say? You turn your pain into profit. So rather than just sitting there and sulking in, whatever that is, just find a way to to make money out of that is what I'm getting. Hi, Kamal. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's keep going. Messages for Cancer. Ooh, geez. Yeah, Ace of Cups. There's Ace of Cups right here. It's like right here. It's kind of like when you stop being so available to things that are not serving you, you are meant to be working on your finances. And it's like there's something that there's a new beginning, right? That is going to head straight for you. For some of you guys, it's kind of like if you're focusing a lot on like relationships or something like that, but you know, like you're not even financially stable or you're not where you want to be with your business or with work or something like that. It's like you have to take care of that business first. And once you are taking care of that business, you're going to be rewarded with this cup of love. Hello, Shauna. How are you? Yeah. It's like at the bottom, we have Five of Wands. And this is, notice, this is about some type of competition here, right? I don't know who this is for, but some of you guys, it's like rather than watching other people on social media, like play games or gaming or something like that, it's like I'm hearing you have the skills to pay the bills. So some of you guys, if you're gamers yourselves, you're meant to actually, people are meant to be watching you. So I don't know who that's for. It's like the same thing that you're watching other people do. I'm hearing anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. So there's something that like it's like you're kind of, I don't want to say wasting your time, but you're spending a lot of time watching other people do what you're meant to do. Yeah. Hmm. We have that we have the Ace of Swords. It's like I don't know, something about like a new idea or something like that. And when I split the deck, here's the Hierophant, and it just feels like, you know, especially with this too much social media, like you just kind of need to balance out the studying or watching of something with you actually doing something, with you actually taking steps, taking action towards something. Like there's something about, there's a delicate balance, right? Ooh, geez. Yeah, we got, here's the King of Pentacles. We saw the Queen of Pentacles earlier, right? And here we are with the King of Pentacles. And this is under priorities. Each person is responsible for his or her own happiness. I'm hearing like you are the director of your life. And it's like whatever it is that you focus on, if you decide to focus on whatever this is, like that's when you're going to see results. And we have the Hierophant here at the bottom. Again, this is about something in moderation. This is something about, we have Wheel of Fortune at the top. It's like until you decide to, until you actually take these steps to prioritize, like making the main thing the main thing, that's when you're going to see the wheel starts to turn, right? You're going to see some things change. Yeah. And you guys, you may want to, if you're going to do the yes, no intuitive readings, you're going to want to wait until I say to start putting the questions so I don't lose yours. So we're going to do the reading first, and then I'll take some questions, some yes, no questions. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe. We're getting closer, you guys. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I'm giving away 6 free readings. The last time it was 3 readings. This time I'm guided to give away 6 free readings once we hit 500 subscribers. Okay. Here we go with the Queen of Cups. Right beside this King of Pentacles. I kind of feel like Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom, and notice like there's someone that's kind of walking away there. Yeah. And we have the Ten of Swords here. And what are they doing? They're right here on social media. That we're saying like we're spending too much time on social media or on the internet. These are some text messages. Huh. Aw, they look really sad. But what I noticed though is that under prioritizing, each person is responsible for his or her own happiness. We have this king and we have a queen. The king is the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Cups. And they're not really considered necessarily a match, especially with how we're looking at it at this time, right? And that's funny because I just realized I put them down in the opposite order. Originally, it was King of Pentacles followed by the Queen of Cups. Now I've switched them somehow to Queen of Cups and then King of Pentacles. So whoever you are, like I feel like if you are in this Queen of Cups type energy where you're focusing on love, it's like you were putting someone, potentially a King of Pentacles, before yourself, right? And you were putting that person before yourself, and you're being guided to put yourself first. Put you first. It kind of feels like, you know, when you continue to put someone else's needs before your own, like you're just disappointed. It's like something is just not reciprocated. Hmm. Let's keep going. And here we go with the Queen of Pentacles came on out under log off. Don't try to sugarcoat this situation. It is what it is. Here's another three of wands. This is like this walking away type energy with this Page of Pentacles at the top. I feel like you're just being guided to like, it's kind of like a shutting down like an old way of doing things. Trying something new this time. With that, don't try to sugarcoat it or sugarcoat the situation. It's like if you have been like setting yourself up with some type of illusions or something like that, like to just let that go. Okay, Shauna, definitely. Canel, welcome. Thank you for participating. Scammer Skull, hello. How are you? And here's that Five of Wands that we saw earlier. Competition. But that's funny because it's right here under this log off, right? And what is he doing with the Five of Wands? He's gaming, which is another way to just kind of distract yourself. So it's like someone is someone continues to distract themselves. And I don't know if it's like making excuses, but that needs to come to an end with this Death at the bottom, like putting an end to like those old habits or something like that and trying something new, doing something different. At the top, we have the King of Wands, like find something better to do. Find something that you're passionate about that you can, you know, delve into, that you can work on. And whatever this is, it's going to lead to your Ten of Pentacles is what I'm getting. We have that Ace of Swords. That's so funny. The Ace of Swords went ahead and came out. And we said, you know, this is like coming up, like having a new way of thinking, a new idea about something. Looking at something in a different way. Looking at how something with this Three of Pentacles, like looking at something, a person, place, or thing in the sense of like, how can they be of benefit to you? Like, how is it going to work in your favor? Yeah. Oh, look at them with the Four of Wands coming together, right? This is how can you work together? Learning to work together. For some of you guys, this is like learning how to speak up, you know, not just necessarily for yourself, but how to communicate appropriately, you know, if there's something that you're meant to work on with another person, whether this is a relationship, a partnership, a business partnership, whatever it is. Let's see. Yeah, Eight of Swords came out, and I'm going to show you. This is the Eight of Swords. Notice how she's kind of, it looks kind of like she's put herself in timeout, but this is in, it came in reverse. It's almost just like, you know, like she's secluding herself, but like she's avoiding something. Whatever it is, it's meant to lead to some type of financial stability with this Nine of Pentacles at the top. Yeah. I'm also feeling like this person is trapped, like I'm hearing like trapped in your own head, like that type of a thing. It's like keeping yourself in a box. We have the Three of Cups that came out. So here again, it feels like you're meant to like work with, like collaborate with someone. It's possible that you're meant to collaborate, like that Queen of Cups and that King of Pentacles. It's almost like, yeah, maybe you're meant to work with the person. And I don't know if it's like someone's trying to make it more than just like working together. Like, yeah, maybe something could develop later on, but the priority right now is on working together on something that has more to do with really with your money is what I'm getting. One of these people might be like feeling super competitive with the other person. So rather than trying to work together, it's like someone might be working to just like be better than the other person, or beat the other person, or tame the other person, right? Like putting another person in their place, or, you know, something like that. Okay, we have the King of Cups that came out. And that's funny because this King of Cups comes with this Queen of Pentacles. So again, they don't match. And this King of Cups, you know, like doesn't look very satisfied, doesn't look very happy. Something looks like it's just completely mixed up. And we have the Moon. There's something hidden, something that someone can't see. And we have the Knight of Wands. And it just feels like taking the necessary actions or steps towards some new idea in which you are collaborating or working with another person. And again, it feels like this is meant to be, something that has more to do with like business type thing. Like staying true to that, staying determined with whatever this is that you're meant to work on, which is meant to lead to towards, we have this Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so this is the last deck that we're using for our final messages. So if you have questions, you can go ahead and start putting them in the chat box. Remember, they are yes, no questions only. I'm only going to answer one question, so please do not put a lot of questions, just one question that you would like. Also, make sure that you subscribe if you have not done so already. Okay, we have Throne. Your potential is endless, and it's right here with this too much social media. It's like someone is squandering their skills and their abilities. And at the bottom, we have Flower. Be honest with yourself. And surround yourself with love, right? Yeah, we have Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself with this prioritize, where we're talking about making sure, hi Nicole, making sure that you are putting yourself and your needs first. Also speaking up for yourself. Yeah, we have Escapist. Come home to yourself. Again, this is all about making sure that you are taking care of yourself. Hi, Gabriela. Trying to see if we need one more card for this. Yeah, what came out was stars. You can manifest your every wish is what came out. But it definitely requires you to take some type of actions and making sure that you're doing, like you're kind of balancing out your time and your energy with, what's important, what's going to get you to have some type of forward movement, get you to where it is that you're wanting to be, right? And distractions, occasional distractions are okay, but that needs to be used very sparingly, especially if you're not where you want to be. Okay, so that's really what we have. We have Spaceship. When I split the deck, don't be afraid to sing. So if you're allowing something to keep you stuck, look, we have a Library. Take control of your own narrative. So you're being asked to take control of whatever this situation is. So that's the end of that message, Cancer. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to go ahead and start looking to see if anyone has any questions. If you haven't put your question in the chat box just yet, but you do have a question, go ahead and do so. Make sure that it is a yes or no question. Okay. Yeah, Shauna, I see that. Trying to move on with my life. Yeah, it's definitely a process. Canel Zoid. Um, that's not a yes or no question. Scammer Skull, I love you too. How are you? Okay, Manisha, it says, I want my ex back. When will I? I mean, I can ask if you're going to get your ex back. You must not have seen my channel before, because I don't promote like chasing after exes and all that, wanting an ex back. An ex is an ex for a reason. It didn't work out for a reason. If you can't let go, that means there's something that you need to heal. That's like some type of codependent type of behavior that you need to work on. But I will definitely ask the question, and we'll see if we need to pull a card for you. So I'm going to ask the question, Manisha, if you will get back with your ex, okay? Okay, the answer is no. And I'm guided to pull a card, one card for you here. Gabriella, you can ask any yes, no question, yes. For yourself, obviously, it wouldn't be a question that you're, if it doesn't involve you, then, you know, I wouldn't answer a question that doesn't involve you. Anisha, you need to know that while you're not meant to get back with this ex, the card that came out, it says garden, something lovely will grow from this. At the bottom, it is wings. You never needed those wings to fly. And at the top, we have potion. Remember to practice self-love. Because like I said, when you're chasing behind an ex, that's something that you need to heal. So there's something that you need to be working on that has to do with focusing on loving yourself more than you're loving and putting in to another person. And that's a lesson that you were most likely supposed to learn from that situation. The sooner you learn it, the sooner you'll be able to move forward towards, you know, the person that you actually are meant to be with, right? Mike, Mike Jones, no, that wasn't a good question, because the questions have to be yes or no. Hi, Nicole Love. Gabriella, will I gain new loyal friends this year? Okay, good question. The answer is yes. It was a little bit weak because I was actually hearing something about making sure that you're putting yourself out there, like making sure that you're being open to friends or new friendships, right? And you know, even just like with the way that you worded your question, like you have to make sure that you're going to be able to welcome in new friends without like letting go of that sour taste that like your old friends may have left, right? Like if they did something to betray you, like don't put that on every new person that you meet. Yeah, like it means kind of like whatever lessons you learned, yes. I'm hearing with setting boundaries, yes. You know, make sure that you're doing that, but don't hold new people accountable for old people's behavior, right? For old friends or not so friendly friends, don't hold the new people accountable for those behaviors, okay? I'm gonna see. Okay, I'm guided to this angel deck for you. So I'm gonna pull a card with that. Okay, so we have everyday magic. It says cultivate magic in the mundane, daily spirituality and mindfulness. And then we have believe in your dreams. So aim high is what I'm guided to. And cultivate joy, see the blessings. And I feel like, again, like with the new people that come in, like you want to see, number one, it's kind of like focusing in on the positive that they're bringing into your life rather than focusing on like some type of negative from a past situation that you may have had to deal with. I feel like you don't have to do anything special, right? Like just be yourself, be who you are. And just make sure that the people that you're dealing with, that they appreciate, love, and respect you for who you are. Like you don't have to act any other way. You don't have to be any other type of person aside from yourself. Just be you. Yeah. And I'm being guided to, when I split the deck, cross the great waters, a big undertaking. It feels like you really do have like some good long lasting friendships, the potential for long lasting, like good quality friendships that are headed your way, but you just have to make sure that you're open to that. Okay. You're welcome, Gabriella. Thank you. Hi, sweetie Belle. Okay, so you're wanting to know if you will get a job this month. Mikhailo, make sure that you're asking a yes, no question, okay? Like, see how you can word that for yes, no. And let me answer, sweetie. Okay, so I'm assuming that you mean, are you getting a job this month, right? And I'm going to make the assumption that you're actually applying for jobs, okay? Because a job's not going to just kind of fall into your lap if you're not doing the work there. Okay, I'm getting a no for this month. But then again, today is the 15th. Like there's not that much time left in the month. So let me ask. I feel like you're going to get a job within the next 4 months. When you least expect it. It's almost like if you're in this like really desperate energy for a job. I don't know if you notice this, but it's kind of like when you kind of calm down your energy and when you stop looking or chasing after certain things, that's when they kind of come into you. So it's like you need to like make sure that you're doing the work as far as sending out your applications. But then like it's kind of like set it and forget it. Like do the applications for your jobs, and then just let it go. Like don't obsess about it. You have to let it go. Okay, I'm being guided to this deck. So I'm going to pull a card for you from this deck. Okay, and while I'm pulling a card for Sweetie Nicole, I see your statement. I'm trying to break a soul tie, but I love him, shaking my head. List 3 things that this person does for you that why is it that you love them so? Like 3 things that this person does for you to make you love them so, so much. Because love is not about a feeling. If you're feeling something like it's an overwhelming feeling, like you feel like you just can't let go, that's codependence, right? That's not love. And if it's not that, then it's lust. So let's talk about, like we're saying, a soul tie. What does this person do? What actions is this person taking that leads you to love them so much? Right? If you can just, I need to see 3 things. What is this person doing to show that like they deserve, that they warrant your love? What are they doing? Because a lot of the times what people do is we create stories or like the loving characteristics that we have within ourselves. We project them onto other people, and those people don't necessarily have those qualities. They're not taking those actions. Sometimes we're loving people based off of what we want, what we would do, but that other person, if they're not doing it, what are you loving? What do you really love about this person? Okay, so sweetie, you have Queen of Wands is what came out from this deck. Page of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. Yeah, I'm just noticing how this person is so focused, right? They're really focused on like all of these plans, or, something that they want to be like, to work in a certain order. At the bottom, we have Page of Wands, like they're super determined. It's like nonstop. But at the top, we have Three of Wands. This person is walking away, and it's like until you can kind of walk away from like the end result, until you can walk away from like, I don't know, this overwhelming desire, or like feeling like you need something so much, it's not going to come in until that time. So it's like when you chase something, and this goes for a person, this goes for a job, this goes for anything. When you chase after something, right? Or just think about when something is chasing you, what are you gonna do? You're gonna run. So you have to just kind of step back, stop the chasing of it, right? Do your part, and then just let things, just let them fall in place. Okay? Michaelo, if you can do it in a yes no question, please go ahead and do that. Oh, awesome, Brooke. Oh my gosh, good job. That is so awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of you. I love that. Right, exactly, Gabriella. We need to see the people for like who they are and how they are. Okay, what does that mean, Nicole? Because I think the question that I asked was like, what does this person do? And those are not actual concrete actions that this person can be taking. Like, I don't see anything that this person is doing for you. Like, build your confidence how, inspire you how, motivate you how. Exactly. And Nicole, back to like what you've written, those are actually things that the only person that can do that would be you. You're the only one that can do that. Okay, head over peels. I don't see an actual question for you. Hi, Miss Tay. But thank you for being here and allowing me to be in your energy. Okay. Okay, that's funny. And here's the card that popped out for you. Log off. What tried to pop out was too much social media. There's some head over pills. There are a lot of better things that you could be doing with your time. Exactly. Dip. Okay, Nicole, if I need financial help, he helping me start my business. Homer Ware, how are you? You're so silly. Again, that doesn't really mean anything. Like, if I need help, so like if you haven't needed help, he hadn't done anything for you. Miss Tay, should I apply to this HR position at my job? Good question. Okay. Big Clint, thank you for being here and sharing your energy. I accept. Okay, I'm getting yes. Miss Tay, that you should apply for the position. Let me see if we need to pull a card. Okay, I'm guided to this deck for you. Don't be nervous. Like, the worst that can happen is you don't get it. The best that happens is you get it, right? Okay, so the card that came out is Sacred Space, and it says raise the vibe of your space, right? And I almost feel like there might be some things that you need to do as far as like calming your mind. Yeah. Like, there's nothing to really worry about. Just kind of calm down. It's like racing thoughts. I mean, just the worst that could happen is you don't get it, right? And even then, like, you're still able to apply at other places for that same position. So, like, once you just kind of come to grips with, like, okay, well, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, just apply, right? Yeah. Underneath that was storm, emotional storm, and it said practice allowing, right? Just let things happen. We have grounding right underneath that. Yeah, and then we at the top is new beginnings with this open portal. Thank you, Gabriella. Yeah, Miss Tay, don't be nervous. Like, just go ahead. Like, it's kind of like before, during, and after. Like, just make sure that you're taking steps to just kind of calm your energy down, right? Um, you may want to, like, just do something with journaling or like with meditative like music, if that's something that kind of soothes you and calms you down. um you know the tea, have you started a ritual to make sure that you're focusing on, staying grounded? You're welcome, Miss Tay. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you. Are you asking about someone, if someone's having a physical relationship with someone else? Like, I don't know what that has to do with you. The focus of your questions, you guys, definitely yes, no, but they need to, like, how does that relate to you? If it's not related to you, then like you really, and especially if you can just ask the other person, but don't come getting in other people's business. Like, just come and ask a question for yourself. If anyone else has a question, go ahead and put it in the chat before I log off. Yes, no question. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I'm giving away 6 free readings. So make sure that you subscribe if you have not done so already. Anita, if you want to ask a question, make sure that it's asking about something related to yourself. I'm not really big on like all that third party, whatever business. Like, I don't care about what another person is doing. And I don't think that any, like, if our goal, because the whole title is about leveling up your life, when you're leveling up your life, you're not worried about what other people are doing. And if this is like your boyfriend, your husband, something like that, then you need to ask them. Okay, Shauna. I heard stiff competition. I don't know if this is a well sought out, after position. Hmm. Anita, ask your husband. If he's your husband, just ask him. Or the fact that you're on here asking that question, that means that the answer is yes. Most likely the answer is yes. But you should be able to ask your husband, or if you have this person's whole name, ask the person. Okay, Shauna, I'm guided to this. Let me see. Where's the deck? Okay, let me see what this deck says for you, Shauna. Okay, we have the Stargazer is what came out. Sacred stillness and breath of abundance. Let me look at the stargazer for you. This stargazer, it says connect the dots, look for patterns and divine guidance. It says the stargazer finds answers to problems she didn't know she was trying to solve. She is adept at finding order in the chaos of the infinite universe. Her eyes are trained to look for patterns, making it easy for her to spot constellations amidst the smattering of stars. While she knows there are a multitude of directions that she could look in, she trusts that wherever she looks, she'll find the patterns she's looking for. This is a reminder that the universe is filled with infinite abundance. It almost makes me feel, Shauna, like there's something better out there for you. Yeah. I'm hearing something like a big fish in a small pond, right? It feels like even with that position, like there's not a lot of places for you to go, maybe. Hmm. Hi, Tavaki. You're welcome, Anita. Okay, so it looks like those are all the questions that we have. So I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Remember, hit the thumbs up if you have not done so already. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because with your comments, I take your name and I enter it into a drawing. Once we get to 500 subscribers, I'm giving away 6 free readings. The last time when we hit 250, I gave away 3 free readings. So this time I'm guided to 6. So just make sure that you are subscribing. And thank you guys for being here. I love you and have a beautiful day. Bye now.